Hey guys, welcome to another one of my makeup tutorial videos. This is an eyebrow tutorial, and right now I'm just taking my eyebrow slanted brush and I'm using that to fill in my brows. I'm also taking my L'Oreal Set Style and Frame. It's kind of like a pomade. It's similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, just the cheaper version. It is in the shade a dark brown brunette, and I'm just taking that and I'm gonna, I already filled in one brow, as you can already see, but the first thing I did was line the bottom of my brow. So as you can see, I continue to fill in my brow at the end of it, and then I move to the front. Once I get towards the front, I try not to use heavy strokes. I try to be very gentle and light-handed with it, just because I don't want it to look super dark in the front. Now I'm just taking my Milani Conceal and Correct in the shade number 3. I got this from Walgreens. You can get it at any local drugstore. I don't remember how much it was, unfortunately, but I'm just going to use that to outline my brows just to make them pop a little bit more. I'm going to use concealer at the top of my brows and at the bottom of my brows. And I took a flat concealer brush to apply it. Now I'm just taking the concealer and I'm just lining the bottom of my brow. Not taking too much product just because I'm not going to be applying foundation or anything like that, so I don't want to overdo it. Now I'm just going to take my NYX Microblade Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Chocolate, and I'm just going to use that to apply some eyebrow strokes in the front of my brow just to make it look like some eyebrow hairs. Not applying too much pressure. Now I'm just going to apply some more of the pomade just to the other side, lining the bottom of my brow first just to give me an idea of what I want to fill in. And I usually just go by my natural shape. I mean, I don't really have eyebrows, but there's some there, so I just follow my natural brow shape. Now I'm just going to start filling in the tail of the eyebrow, which is just easier for me. And then, as I said before, once I get to the front, I just use a lighter hand just so that it won't look super dark in the front. Now I'm just taking a flat concealer brush and I'm just going to do the same thing to the other side. Taking the concealer that I previously used and I'm just lining the bottom of my brow. Now I'm just going to be taking my NYX Microblade Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Chocolate, and I'm just going to use that in the front of my brow just to apply some light strokes. In my opinion, it looks better to me this way. It looks more real and natural. Now I'm just going to be taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Toffee. And I'm just going to use that to conceal the top of my brows just to make them appear more sharper. Now I'm just going to be taking a Q-tip and I'm just going to lighten up the front of my brows just to make sure they're not too dark. Now I'm just going to take the concealer that I use on the bottom of my brows and I'm just going to sharpen them up a bit more. Now I'm just taking a Q-tip and I'm just going to lighten up my other eyebrow. Do the same thing. Now I'm just going back in with my microblade eyebrow pencil by NYX. I'm just going to use that to apply some light strokes in the front of my brow. And now I'm just taking a Real Techniques foundation brush just to blend out everything. You can find Real Techniques brushes at any of your nearest or closest drugstores. I picked mine up at Walgreens. Now I'm just going to take a disposable cosmetic wedge and just make sure that everything is evenly blended. Now I'm just taking my finger to blend out the inside of my brows. Now this is the finished look. Thanks for watching this tutorial. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions on what type of video I should do next, then please let me know. Thanks.